if the last 50 years have systematically stripped men of purpose, authority, and responsibility while dismantling the family unit that anchors children and communities, is it any coincidence that we're now watching social cohesion collapse? And if we don't restore strong men and strong families, is there actually a society left to save?
Yeah, I love it. Two-part question. First one is that no, it's no coincidence. 100% no coincidence. And it's all about eradicating strong men, weakening them, belittling them, so they don't speak up and they don't fight. Absolutely. Is there hope? Yeah. I always see the glass as half full. Like I'm not a pessimist. I do have hope that we can change this around, because have a look at the work that I do and the amount of support that I get. Yes, you can look at it, social media as a support network, but the amount of men that are starting to speak up now through my social media channels, especially in the last 12 months, is growing. Not at the pace that I would like, but it's definitely growing. And all we can do now is have a look at the resistance that's going on. However, this is one thing that you also need to be very aware, is that once you start to speak up, everything that's happened with the political prisoners in the last 5 years, from Anthony Kaluth of Australia versus the Agenda right through to that dude that's in jail at the moment in Victoria from the NSN, all because he put out a tweet. Yeah. Now, he's been in jail for, I think it's nearly 3 months. He's been in jail. Hasn't been granted bail. And why he's in there, I think they're even starting to not find reasons why that is. Look, you have to be okay that if you're going to get a knock on the door from the AFP or for police because you put up a hurtful tweet or a hurtful post, you have to be okay with that, because that's part of the fight. That's part of you that, and it all goes back to a quote. You're either going to stand for something or you're going to fall for anything.
Yeah.
Now, you're either going to live your life on your knees, or you're going to live your life on your feet, and you're going to go, you know what? If you want to get through it, if you want to do whatever you got to do, you're going to get through me. And the only way that you'll be able to be that man is if you start putting physical health as a number one. Because if you put physical health as a number one, you said it before, when you are physically capable, that's going to drive a different emotional response.
Yeah.
So until men get off their fucking ass and stop normalizing the dad bod and actually become a weaponized body and a weaponized man physically, and being able to, you know what, I can defend myself if I need to. Until you're there, actions speak a lot louder than words. You're just fucking parroting the same shit that everyone else is saying. Yeah. So I'm going to be the guy to stand up and go, if you're not working on yourself physically, then you're just a talking head.
Well, and quickly, mate, I did want to quickly pick your brain about this, and I've touched base with another interviewee in the past, and I agree, your socials have gone through the roof since probably the last 12 months. Like you said, the numbers are awesome. I love to see it. But really, what it takes to do what you and I do is nothing more than a testicular fortitude, a backbone, and the will to share your personal opinion public. Is that fair?
100%. I'm okay with the backlash.
Yeah,
I'm okay with the criticism.
Leading by example, mate. Why aren't other people out there doing what you're doing? Because if we even had half of these, I'll call them simp soy boys, doing what you're doing and having a public opinion and expressing what they know to be true on their moral compass, this shit show stops. You know, because they realise, fuck, there's actually quite a lot of resistance out there. There's a few men out there that do have balls still, and they are willing to use them. So for anybody that sees this, take your phone out, do a 10-second live, make your opinion public, and realise that, yes, you do have an opinion that benefits the rest of society. Because one main statement I'd like to make is, what can I do, said 27 million fucking Australians.